can I feel the joy of being with you? How can I chase the pain away for good? Well, this is calling me.
Good morning, everybody. Talking to you while I brew my coffee. It's Monday. It's a work day. Got stuff to do. So, we make coffee, go to the office. Tonight, we're going for dinner with my brother and his girlfriend, and then I'm coming home to make cookies, just like ice them. And that's it. That's my lofty goals for tonight. So, hopefully that all goes well, and I'm decorating some cookies, not all the cookies. I can finish some of that up and still have some time to read and relax. But on that note, I'm gonna finish making my coffees. It's Vlogmas day 9, and I will see you guys in an update later.
Holy snowshoe, I bring some mistletoe with me. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, can you feel the joy when Santa Claus comes to town? Santa Claus has come to town. Have you wrote your list? Check it up for good. Hurry down the chimney.
After work, I came home and we went out for supper, and now I've come home again and I've gotten mauled by the dog. Hence all the claw marks on my neck. So that's super nice. I was gonna ice sugar cookies, but I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow evening, because I'll be home a little earlier. And that's gonna be what I do tomorrow evening. Tonight I'm gonna have a beverage, probably a coffee, because I drink coffee all the time. And I don't think I've had my fair share tonight. So, and it's not gonna be decaf. This time, it's gonna be a regular coffee. And it's like 7:45, I know. Kim, I can hear you shaking your finger at me, being like, how do you drink coffee at 8 o'clock at night? It's what I do, and I do it real good. So, I think I'm gonna pick a mug, and I think I'm gonna stray away from my Christmas mug that I drink out of every night. And I think I'm either gonna do Reading is Sexy, or I think this is the winner. Probably overthinking. And coffee in. Now, while that's brewing, I'm going to give you guys an update on the book that I'm reading, but not the one I'm reading, the one I'm listening to on Audible, because holy cow, I'm really liking this book. But oh my goodness, look at that. Jenny, you better hope this goes away tomorrow. I don't know if I explain this at work. But yeah, I'm going to brew my coffee, and then I'll give you guys a reading update on the audiobook that I'm listening to.
I wait impatiently for you, my Santa baby. I really do believe in you. Christmas is waiting for you. It'll never start without you, never start without you. Christmas is all about you. I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, I see everywhere around the fairies of December. You, can you feel the joy when Santa Claus comes to town?
Yep, that's what I need. Okay. So currently I am reading, I can't remember what it is now. Just lost my mind. The Neighbor Who Stole Christmas, or My Neighbor Who Stole Christmas. I think I'll put a picture of it in here. It's by Megan Quinn. It's large, so like if the physical copy is huge, you guys. That's why I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know if that'll take up too much time, and does it need to be this long? And then I found the Audible. See, coffee's needed. I found the Audible book for this, and it is a full cast. So every character has a different voice actor, which is super fun. And I'm really enjoying that. The main character's name is Cole Black, and the secondary lead is Star, I believe is what her name was, I think. And what happens is a Star and her sister have to come back and help their Aunt Cindy, who is injured and has like broken or injured her hip or something, and she's older, so their mom and their dad are, I'm going to adjust the camera here. Her mom and dad are away currently for Christmas and for the holidays on a trip, and they're like in a different country. So they've arranged for the girls to go and take care of their aunt, who is now needing assistance because she's busted her hip. And they go there, and some calamity ensues, and the one daughter who has had wrongful dealings in this town before is now in charge of being the Christmas Kringle, like the main festive person, like the holiday cheermeister basically from the Grinch. And there's a bunch of things that they have to do and a bunch of like contests they have to win. And there's 4 of them in the town that are competing, or 5. And the ones that get the most points, the one that gets the most points wins and gets crowned as the festive spirit person of the year. And their Aunt Cindy usually enters, but she can't because of her hip. So she's making one of the girls enter in her place. And Cole is the next door neighbor, who's always been the next door neighbor. And there's something happened 10 years ago, the last time the sisters were in town. And that's kind of like put Cole in a bad spot with them emotionally. He's not interested in being acquainted or being friends with. So, but the main character doesn't know what she did yet. Like, it hasn't come, like, nothing's been told to her. So there's some background drama. Enter third act breakup situation. Guarantee has something to do with said situation that she doesn't even know happened. I'm just thinking that that's how that's going to end up. Because you know me, and I love the third act breakups when they're stupid. So I'm hoping that she doesn't go that direction with it. But I feel like that's exactly the direction we're going. But outside of that, the story premise is fantastic. The way it's narrated is amazing. The full cast, highly recommend. And there's also a narrator in this for all the little chapters that's basically telling you from the outside what's happening. And they tell it in the way of the old Grinch cartoon with like the narrator in the old Grinch cartoon where it's like his heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then stuff happens and the Grinch talks. But that's fantastic, and I love that that's in here in the narrator. I'm not sure how it's represented in the book because I'm not reading the physical copy, but I do seriously like the way that this is being represented, and it's hilarious. Whenever he starts talking, I'm like, yep. And it just gives you, if you're like myself and grew up watching the old like animated Dr. Seuss Grinch, it gives you all the nostalgia feels and all the old Grinchy vibes, and that just speaks Christmas. So this book is just like screaming Christmas, and I am loving it. So if you also think that the book might be a little bit too large in format for pages for a romance, because I definitely do. I think romances are great when they're like 260, 300 pages tops. Like, you give me a romance that's like 500 pages, and I'm like, this better be a literary work of art as well as a romance novel. Because, wow, I think the biggest romance novel I've read recently was Butcher and Blackbird, which wasn't super duper long, but it was long enough. I'm trying to just hold my arm, you guys. Like, my arm is sore this afternoon for some reason. And it's very uncomfortable holding the camera, but whatever. I digress. I found that Butcher and Blackbird was long. The story was great, and it was gripping, and there was a lot of complexities in there and in the characters, and they set up a lot for the future novels. So, whew, the coffee's not working yet. On that note, pick this one up, an audiobook, I think, would be my recommendation. How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. Great festive read. Don't go into it expecting a phenomenal, miraculous, literary good time, but just go in expecting a Christmas read that's fun and that's good, and you'll like it. And I'm sure you will enjoy it as much as I am. And I'm excited to go to work tomorrow and listen to some more on my audio book. That's about it right now. So, on that note, I am going to drink this coffee, and I'm going to do maybe some reading, maybe wrap a present, but I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do some reading. Tomorrow night, I'm going to ice sugar cookies, and tonight, for the rest of the night, I'm just going to relax and take it easy. I've got some friends of mine watching Merry Gentlemen, so I can't wait to hear tomorrow, especially from Kim. I'm looking at you. I want an update on what you thought of the movie. If you haven't watched Merry Gentlemen yet on Netflix, please do. Please do. It is fantastic. It is all things that you want in Christmas. It's festive, it's family, it's save the small town bar restaurant that your parents own, come back from the city, save the day with shirtless male dancers that are all really good looking. So, it's a great movie. I think you should watch it. It's like Hallmark, but even better, because there's guys without shirts on. But yeah, don't take it too seriously and you'll really enjoy it. So, on that note, I am going to sign off for the day. Thank you so much for watching the weekly. The dog is running around like a crazy animal, which is par for the course. And I'm going to sign off for the evening and deal with this thing. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. Get down. Have a great night. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. You got anything to say to the people? Thanks for that. They want to know what you're doing tonight. This is it? Okay, cool. So, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next Vlogmas/Bookmas day, which will be day 10.
Santa Claus has come to town, and I remember the presents and the lights in the trees, the smell of chestnut boiling and the heat, and I remember dreaming buried